I have a strong feeling that the human world seems to be brewing a bigger change. Why do I say it's bigger? Because the changes in the past few hundred years have been very big. I mean, the changes in the past 200 or 300 years are beyond the imagination of previous humans. And the production and lifestyle of the previous thousands of years are actually within the imagination. So now the human world may be going through a bigger change that should also be beyond imagination. Perhaps we are entering an unimaginable era of change. Then what brings about this change is probably the artificial intelligence, or, to put it more sci-fi, it is the silicon-based life. Not long ago, there was a news that Elon Musk was interviewed and he threw out another shocking point of view, just as what Elon always speaks with surprise. The previous point of view that humans are most likely living in a virtual world is also what he said. I really seriously doubt whether Elon has read the script of this unnamed world. Let's see what he said this time. He said that for a while, he suddenly realized that we can regard humans as a biological boot program to some extent, leading to a super digital intelligent species. Then human society is a very small piece of code, essentially a biological boot program, which ultimately leads to the emergence of silicon-based life. He said this in the context of when artificial intelligence was the hottest topic. The silicon-based life here refers to AI. The meaning of his words is that human civilization may just be a stepping stone, and AI silicon-based life is the purpose. So our seemingly very long human civilization, its ultimate mission may just be to lead out silicon-based life, because silicon-based life cannot evolve by itself, it needs humans as a precursor to evolve and upgrade and enrich and perfect itself. Then one day AI can do these things by itself. So Elon's question is whether humans will only be a boot program for silicon-based life. Then after opening this program, human mission is also completed. The Earth and even the solar system will be handed over to silicon-based life to take over and exert greater influence on the universe. To exert greater influence on the universe, silicon-based life does have too much advantage over carbon-based life in this respect. Human flesh can't fly out of the solar system at all according to current theory. And silicon-based life can exist in the entire galaxy. Even the entire universe. Elon's words made me wonder why he would think of this. If someone else said this, people might not take it seriously, but then it will be much different from Elon. I always feel that he knows something. And another thing. Have you ever thought that if humans really have the mission of lighting up silicon-based life as Elon said, then every point on our technology tree must not be wrong, especially computers must be pointed out, and then it is the internet, and then it is AI. Is it possible for human civilization to miss these things? This is actually not easy to say. Some people think that the invention of computers is inevitable, because in the process of becoming advanced, civilization will definitely need a lot of computing power. Computers should be an inevitable part of the evolutionary system. Some people also think that even if computers are inevitable, but grinding for tens of thousands of years before they come out is also a high probability event. For example, human civilization. If it is in a state of imperial autocracy, then even if you give you thousands of centuries you can't create computers. And facts have proved that many things that promote civilization progress or theories or doctrines are not born in dictatorial soil. Because groups with no freedom of thought will never have any creativity. So some important inventions of human civilization, important ideas, important theories are all born in some relatively free soil. So anyway, the appearance of computers made AI's appearance inevitable. And silicon-based life may really dominate this civilization in the near future. Human technology has developed super fast in recent decades, but think about it, you may also notice that people are basically powerless about their own carbon-based body. We have sent rockets separately to the Moon and Mars, but even a simple cold is still in a stage where we can only relieve symptoms. So the fragility of human carbon-based body has limited technology development to some extent, but silicon-based life can break this limit. Human body should be designed by others, can't even handle a cold, but it doesn't matter, silicon-based life can be completely designed by humans. This may be a bit too advanced, carbon-based body humans to build silicon-based body for themselves. Is there anything missing in between? Because at least it needs a consciousness transfer. Then can consciousness be transferred? I think it should be possible, because many people are doing this thing, and Elon happens to be one of them, and his Neuralink brain-computer interconnection is also one of the most outstanding ones. Do you think this is a coincidence? I don't think so. Of course, this is my very subjective guess. I think Musk may know some things in many fields. He seems to be adding points to the technology tree of human civilization, or he is correcting the technology tree. Because he may know where human civilization should go and how to go. You see, he thought that the rockets made by humans before were not right. He actually came down to make rockets by himself. The whole world was waiting to see his joke, but he succeeded. Some time ago Starship did an experiment. I was very excited. If the experiment was successful, then it can be said that the future way of human entering space will only be Elon's way. So is he correcting the human technology tree? Then his Neuralink consciousness transfer. Near-Earth orbit satellite Starlink, research and development of chat OpenAI, solar city plan, underground track high-speed capsule warehouse and so on. Everything he does is innovative. Then is it really not adding points to the technology tree of human civilization? And I think there was another person in history who did the same thing, that is Nikola Tesla. Elon should also know this, so his electric car used his name. So some words he said would make me think more. Including his previous statement about silicon-based life. It is very likely to be the future of Earth civilization. So why does Elon know these things? My personal opinion is that he may be a real player in this world. Sometimes I wonder if he only knows this one thing, that the world we live in is not real. Knowing this one thing, he knows how to play this game. Then at the moment he knows how to play, he has become a real player. So I guess, is it possible to become a real player by knowing how to play in this virtual world? I think it's possible, because people live in their own consciousness. Then I will sort out and launch a new video later to see if this world is virtual or not. Stay tuned.